Good morning. Hope we're all doing well today. Give it a few seconds, minutes, I don't know, some time allotted for people to get in here. I don't have a whole lot of time, kind of doing this in between appointments this morning. Already had a couple of phone calls for work and have another one at 10 o'clock I need to take, 11 o'clock, and then it's our virtual conference day. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Have some exciting announcements regarding Ripping for the Cure, if you remember what that is. Just kind of give you some quick updates on Rack of the Day, and then just catching up with everybody too. I haven't talked to all of you in such a long time, and I want to make sure that I'm just catching up with everybody because I do consider you a friend and colleague and a confidant and more than an acquaintance. Let's put it that way. Lots of good people in this hobby, and I certainly appreciate every single one of you. And I'm just trying to show a little bit of love and appreciation to those folks here. So definitely am happy that I can do this, and I'm glad that I fell back into the hobby last year. Without the hobby and during the pandemic, I'm not quite sure how things would have ended up. For me, not saying that as a bad thing or a negative. It's just, I don't know if the year would have been as less stressful because of this group of people that I've gotten to know. And then 2021 past the hobby. I mean, I think I've grown a little more into it, and I've gotten to know a lot of people this year compared to last year. I still consider myself pretty new within all this, but it's been something that's been fun. And I'm trying to hold off on some of these announcements until people get in here, but I have nobody in here. So what's going on? Where's everybody at? I know it's 9:30 East Coast time, and East Coast people right now are at work, and you don't want to see my ugly mug at 9:30 in the morning and talking about, whatever it is we talk about. I know Central and Rocky Mountain, you all are maybe just waking up, and West Coast, you're probably still asleep. But this is kind of what works for me. And I guess maybe let me just tell you a little bit about why I go live when I do, and I'm not as consistent with going live. Really, it has to do with my family. I don't like to take away from the time that I have with them. And so I don't do a lot of this when they're around, or if we're involved in something. I devote all my time to them, my wife and my son. So that's why I go live when I can. Right now, they just took off for the day. They're going out to have fun with sister-in-law and cousin. So here I am talking with all of you, or actually right now talking with nobody, just kind of talking to myself. So that kind of segues into Rack of the Day. Maybe you saw a few days ago that I put a tweet out that next week my wife and I are going on vacation, just the two of us. And so you know what that means. Lots of sleep. Our son is staying home. This is our first vacation together since we had him. First long trip vacation. We've done some weekends and whatnot, but first long vacation that we're doing. We're going to St. Pete's Beach. I don't know if it's the same thing as St. Petersburg, but it's a beach. It's a resort that we're staying at, and there's going to be a pool and beer involved. So we're happy. And so next week, Rack of the Day is not stopping. I'm enlisting guest rackers for the week. Scheduled tweets will be sent out. I'm setting those up this week, and we'll still recognize all the good that's happening in the hobby. But I have every day set up except for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I think that's July. Well, I have my calendar here, so I can certainly just tell you the dates that I need if you're interested. I need July 29th, July 30th, July 31st, and August 1st covered. So I'll put those out in the Twitterverse for people to see, and hopefully, people will bite at those. Obviously, if nobody does, I'm still going to run Rack of the Day, as I usually would. But I just want to, I want to spend every minute I can with my wife. We haven't had that time together in 3 years, which I'm not complaining about it, but I think it's just healthy for any relationship to be able to have that type of time together. So we're taking it. We're excited and looking forward to it. So staying on topic of Rack of the Day, we've had a lot of great things going on recently with racks. This is not a plug by any means, but I have some memorabilia that I've had up for sale for the last couple of days that I won in breaks with Rip and Gypsy. And the first 3 items, the Tim Anderson jersey, Mark McGuire signed batting helmet, and a Adley Rushman signed batting helmet, were all purchased within the first 24 hours, not for the purpose of that individual keeping it, but actually racking it to other individuals. So we're 3 for 3 on the memorabilia racks. I think it's great. And, I think we're all kind of in this for various reasons. I'm in this to collect who I like to collect, and that's my Indians, mainly Kenny Lofton, Bobby Bradley right now, Jose Ramirez, Bob Feller. And then I have a few other PC players in other sports and whatnot. So when I get things that I don't want, of course I want to sell it because I want to be able to purchase what I want to purchase for myself, or put that money into Rack of the Day, which is most likely what happens all the time, is whatever I make goes into Rack of the Day. So, but when I try to do pricing as fair as possible. I don't know. I run comps quickly on things. And if something's not the right price, I'd rather somebody tell me that instead of just blowing by it. Tell me I don't have the right price on it. I'm not going to be offended by it, but I also don't want to be undercut too. But when it came to these 3 things, like the people reached out to me and they're like, "Hey, I'm doing this as a rack. Would you take this price?" Absolutely. Like, I know you. I know that you're not being malicious about it. So I'm going to give you a deal on it. Again, the money means nothing to me. It sounds horrible. Money is important. We all need money to live, but I'm not selling this to pay my electric bill. I'm selling this to give back and whatnot. So, but I just thought that was really cool that these racks are going on. I've seen a lot of just other things. Jared P., if you've seen what Hive Cards did for him, I'm not going to tell Jared's story because I know it, but just going through a really rough time right now. Not like rough, where my guy's going to lose his house. It's not anything like that. It's more health related and personal related, but just the hobby stepped up in a big way. And from what I understand, Hive Cards and Jared don't talk to one another like on a personal basis. It's more hobby and card related. But this guy caught wind of what was happening and raised almost $1,000 with like 150 people jumping in. I mean, that's just the most amazing thing ever. I love seeing those things. Gold Line Cards did that maybe a month or so ago with somebody that needed a wheelchair. It's those types of things that make this so cool, and I absolutely love it. So Rack of the Day is going strong. The racks and the hobby are going strong, and let's just keep it up. As I mentioned in my last video that some of you listened to and were on, I am working on a few things for 2022 Rack of the Day, and I will have more updates as I get them. There's some communications and whatnot happening right now, so hopefully some big updates soon. But let's get to ripping for the cure. And the fundraising is over for it. We all need to focus our attention now on Scott Berger's Berg and the Burb. Sorry if I have that wrong. And for brain tumors, it's a very important topic there. So keep your eye out on those things. But I do want to talk about ripping for the cure right now. Like I said, our fundraising is done and over with. We've raised over $40,000. There are still gifts coming in that are kind of being allocated later on due to matching gifts and whatnot. So we're going to be a top 10 team across the country. We are not going to hit top 5. Just going to put that out there right now. I checked this morning. We're at 40,000. The team above us, we're number 7 right now. The team at number 6 is at 41,000. We should be able to catch them with the gifts that are coming in. The number 5 team's at $59,000. We're not catching them. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. We're not catching $59,000 this year. So it is what it is. But again, thank you to everybody that was able to participate, that donated. And if you hit something in the mega break, congratulations. I love seeing all the tweets about that. So one thing that Mindy and Smash did this year is they had these magnets made up. Okay. Those are all of our supporters and sponsors on them. People that were, a major player with us, and we certainly appreciate all of them. And they had about 250 of these made, and I am sending them out to every single person that made a donation. So I'm giving you a heads up now. This is going to take a while. All right. This is going to take a while because I don't have the sophisticated mailing machines that you all have. I do everything by hand. So it's going to take a while to get these out. So just be patient with me. But what I wanted to do today is I made the announcement the night of the mega break that one magnet will have all 3 of our signatures. Okay, so right there you can see there's Rippin' Gypsies, there's Smashes. You'll see right there that says 1 of 1. And now, if you will, I will add my signature to it right there. Okay. So this is a true 1 of 1 magnet. It has all 3 of our signatures. This magnet will be randomly inserted into a letter. I don't know who's going to get it. It's not planned. And whoever gets this, I need you to tweet me or DM me, I should say, a picture of it with the letter. When you do that, you will be able to pick out your own personal break with Rippin' Gypsy. Not a break spot, your own personal break. So you can get yourself a helmet, a baseball, a jersey, whatever it may be. It's yours. Okay. It's just my way of giving back to those that really helped us out. And, I certainly appreciate all that you do. So I am here. I'll even show you. I have the box. It has all the magnets in there. I'm going to put it right here. If you can see that. Okay. There. So that's in there. Okay. So somebody's going to get that. Now, I have 10 more magnets that I'm going to sign myself. Okay. I have 10 Sharpies. Magnets, 10 Sharpies, various colors. What does that mean? Rainbow. Okay. So what's going to happen is these 10 will also be randomly inserted into the boxes, or excuse me, into the envelopes. And whoever gets one of these will DM me, and I'll put a rack together for you, a personal rack of yours that you would like. All right. Now, why do I mention the rainbow? Well, it seems like people like to chase rainbows within the hobby. So what I will do is, if anybody were to end up with the complete rainbow set of these magnets, tweet that to me, and you'll get a personal break with Rippin' Gypsy as well. I would I would love it if somebody got that, but it's fun, something to do. So I'm signing all these right now. I will randomly insert them into the boxes, into the letters that I'll send out. Again, give me time on it. It is going to be a process. Ooh, that's an ugly color. I thought it was silver. Sorry, whoever gets that one. But it is going to be a process to get all of these out. I promise you that I will work diligently on these and try to get them out in a timely manner. But I'm excited to do it. It's just, again, another way of giving back to this hobby, because you all give back so graciously to not only me but everybody else that's in here as well. And you know, I just want to make sure that you know that you are appreciated. So signing my last one here. Oh, sorry, some of these aren't showing up very well, but they are there, I promise you. So all 10 of them are signed. I'll randomly insert them into the box like I did that other one, and we'll be good to go from there. But keep doing all the great things. Keep watching out for Rack of the Day. Keep watching out for the other fundraisers that are coming up, and you know, just keep doing all the good that there is in this world to do. So I appreciate you all very much. Thanks for watching if you watched, and I will talk to you all later. Take care.